Back in the day. When was that? Well, back when the very Reverend Bud Thurston was the first dean of Trinity Cathedral, I injured my foot while working in our back garden. The orthopedic physician diagnosed a torn tibia tendon and added that it was a potentially crippling injury. In tears, I called my husband. I won't be able to climb mountains again or backpack in the wilderness like before, I wailed. Greg, graced with a keen ability to embrace uncertainty, paused and lovingly assured me, if that should happen, I'll drive you there. It's not the same. It's not the same, I blubbered. And it's not the same. There is profound uncertainty. We find ourselves in the wilderness with John the Baptist. Just now, it's not the same for Trinity. It's not the same for our departing Nathan, and it surely became not the same for those who encountered John the Baptist. Perhaps it is never the same. In the wilderness, we are forced to experience the distance between the past and what we were so sure we knew, and an unknown future. It is a disorienting landscape, and it is not the same. So what are we to do? What do we do then? That is precisely the question that is asked this morning in the gospel. It is asked 3 times. The crowd that went out to be baptized asked, "What are we to do?" The tax collectors asked, "What are we to do?" And the soldiers, "What are we to do?" Just now, that question is being asked by the Trinity congregation, certainly by the annual giving campaign, by our gifted and committed staff, and by many of us. What are we to do? From the wilderness, John answers. If you have 2 coats, give one away. If you have enough to eat, share. Be satisfied with what you have. Make no threats or false accusations. What are we to do? Well, here's John's to-do list. Care for your neighbor with justice, integrity, and respect for every human being. It's John's answer for good Christians and good citizens, both then and now. But there is more to this story. Much more. Just now, we find ourselves in our own wilderness, the wilderness of Advent and waiting, of political transition in our city and country, the uncertainty of a dean's resignation. There are all these questions and concerns and disappointments, and no easy answers. Not yet. I take counsel from those who encountered John in the wilderness. Luke tells us they were filled with expectation and questions in their hearts. I want to have that courage. I want to be overbrimming with expectation. I want to replace anxiety and fear with wonder. Yes, holy expectation. I want a question in my heart, to live with the question, to find solace in expectation. This Advent and the wilderness of this time in the life of Trinity provide geography for just that. What is coming? A time of waiting, a time of not yet knowing, a time to ponder the question of our heart. And just what is the question that is at the heart of Trinity? Embracing the question, encountering God in the question, that will require time and attention, and most probably some space and silence. Hence the wilderness. Saint Benedict implores us to listen with the ear of our heart. Listen with the ear of your heart. Sounds like prayer, or meditation, or contemplation, maybe a walk in Forest Park, or the labyrinth. Talking about what to do may very well not be the answer. For now, let us listen, perhaps with the ear of our heart, to John the Forerunner. John foretells that there is something greater coming. There is something great about to come. John calls it good news. I'm ready, with the help of the verger, to limp back to this altar and ponder the question while I wait in expectation for the great thing that is coming. I want to hold the question in my heart. With you, I will wait. It won't be the same. It won't be the same. Amen.